Hello, my name is Oliver. Welcome to my very personal finance channel. We're going to start this video off with two quotes from Albert Einstein and then two questions. So the first quote is, insanity is defined by doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And the second quote is, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. So question one is going to be, what are you going to change about your life in 2022 to ensure that you get better results than you got in 2021 or 2020 or even 2019? There are a lot of people who do the same thing over and over again and then complain that life never changes. So what are you going to do to change it? The second question is, are you going to be earning compound interest or are you going to be paying it? And with that in mind, let's just jump straight at the portfolio. So it's going to be a bit of a different one this month. My payday has changed to the 21st, so it's no longer towards the end of the month. I'm contemplating just breaking my videos down into one video for what I've bought, one video for the dividends at the end of the month. So we'll see how that goes. So this month we are quite far down on AGNC investment. It's our largest position at nearly 17% of our total pot. So I think I really need to start catching some of these others up, particularly BAE Systems. I haven't bought in ages, but it's been overpriced. As you can see here, it's nothing but down. We've had our peak up there, and that's just going to start toppling. Now, it's going to do what it's going to do. I'm going to average down because they pay every month, and I really enjoy that. Looking at the rest of the portfolio, everything else seems fine. We've got our regular losers here, and here. Vodafone seems to be up a bit more. And we did make a new purchase of Henderson Far East Income, which I'll go over in just a tick. Okay, so this is Henderson Far East Income. As you can see, we bought 50 shares for £151, giving us an average cost of £3. Happy days. They are quite far down on the year, which is fine because we didn't buy at the beginning of the year, so we're good there. Looking at their PE ratio, which is one of the metrics I look at, it is 14.9, which for me is quite high. I usually like them below 10, but that's okay. I sort of made an exception because of this dividend here. So the dividend yield is 7.73%. Their earnings per share at 20.4 pennies is something to be a bit concerned about, considering they are attempting to pay out 36 pence per share per year as a dividend, which means that there won't be anything left over for profit, which means how are they going to grow? Now, this is a closed-end fund. I don't know if it says it in the description at all. Might very well do. But this is a closed-end fund, which means it exists as an IPO, and then once all the shares are sold, that's that. No more money goes into the fund. It just performs. And looking at all ratios, if we go to valuations, and one of the other things I look at is a price to book. Now, price to book, ideally you want around 1. As you can see, this is 1.01, and when I bought it, it was 0.99, so it was very, very close to 1 indeed. I can only see good things coming from this, but they seem to be heavily invested in Vietnam, Australia, sort of the Far East, and they pay a dividend. So this does two things for my portfolio. It diversifies me out of the UK, and it increases my dividend yield. And as you can see here, I have bought 10 AGNC investment shares as well for £109. To put that into perspective, if I go into orders, £109 there. My last one in December for 10 AGNC shares cost me 114, so the price is decreasing. And that is our portfolio overall. Still quite good. I'm going to start diversifying away from AGNC investment because I think I'm putting too much of my money into there. Going to look at maybe putting some more in Tesco's, maybe some more in Aviva. We're definitely not putting any more in Powerhouse Energy. So far so good, up over £1,000, which is a considerable improvement from last month. Overall quite happy with it, and I will upload again at the end of the month with the dividends that we've made for January. And just one last thing before I say bye, with the increasing inflation, especially in the UK, the increasing cost of living, especially in the UK, I have opted to take some of my money that I would be invested in the stock market and purchase some physical gold, which historically is a bad investment, but is a good investment against inflation. So we'll see how that pans out. I might do a specific video just on the gold that I've bought, the teeny tiny little 1 and 2.5 gram bars. I think they're lovely, but they are so little. It's it's kind of annoying when you buy them and they come in the teeny tiny. Anyway, that's everything from me. Goodbye.